Hello, you beautiful individuals, fantastic soul. Today, I would love to speak about the will to live. You can't just say, I want to live. What truly is needed, or what truly should be done, if you want to acquire a will to live, you need to have the right instrument for it. To start by focusing yourself to a specific picture, to this moment, to whatever you like, to bring about a certain concentration, a certain relaxed observational state. When you focus on the breathing at the same time, you can regulate the speed more or less on how fast your consciousness goes. When you have been breathing for a little while, you have slowed down to a certain flow. When you reach this flow, you are receptive to absorb whatever you are listening to with an open and clear thought, feeling and willing, so that you can be guided through visually and emotionally through what you are being learned. This is one of the secrets to really being a fast learner, to truly have a reverence for all wisdom and information, a true love for it, to love to study. By doing so, by building up slowly but surely this foundation to see and observe a tree and see how it forms up from the ground, absorbing nourishments around it while the sun is guiding its form and shape and giving it light and life force. It is so beautiful to study the animals and see how blissfully ignorant they live truly in their instincts and in their surroundings, and getting affected and always changed by it, formed by it over long periods of time. It is so beautiful to see the rocks, to see the beautiful minerals, the mighty mountains, the beautiful small pebbles that are just laying there formless, or in form I mean, but movementless unless something is catalyzing it to move, and it constantly breaking down. There is no formative life forces in it. It is kind of sleeping in a sense. And then we have, of course, the human being, where we have our our consciousness of self, where we can reflect upon our surroundings, where we can feel and observe our feelings and build concepts around it truly. To see happenings around it and build concepts and opinions and values around what we are doing as human beings. It is truly amazing and interesting. And it is a form of reverence I'm feeling for all that we are doing, experiencing, and in general do as human beings. Where we come from, what values we have, how much we know of ourselves, how much we choose to take from others, how much we choose to listen to others, how much we choose to be affected by others. Truly amazing. There are so many different things that choose us to drag our focus from here to there, and we choose where to put our focus. And more often than not, we put focus on what is easiest, what is most comfortable, what requires the least amount of activity within, with thinking, feeling and willing. That brings about a certain dullness I'm And I am constantly reminded of that I want to learn a little more. And it is a counterbalance in a sense, so that you have a certain, you do of course relax and slow down and such, but you do also have the balance of, okay, I might have overdone it. And there is a certain feeling of beauty to all of this. And the more we can actively and with choice, with freedom, put beauty, put love, morals and ethical and wonderful forces behind this physical material world, we can start to find more enjoyment and more learning out of the true physical and human existence by learning about each other, becoming interested in each other. The interest for each other, the interest for the world, the interest for animals, plants, minerals, is what allows us to grow in this realm. We are part of this realm. We are built up of these elements, of these bodies, if we should call it that. And we also gain nourishment from this earth, just like plants, but also like animals, and we are dying like minerals. So there is a balance to this intricate and advanced and so sublime, beautiful forming universe we are in. And to contemplate it and to build up a certain awe, to whoa, this is kind of really amazing, but temper it with, to not let yourself completely go by that so that you won't learn anything from it. You truly want to study it, but with a certain anchorage, so you can try to put it into words, put it into feelings, put it into art and beauty. And to do indeed, in action, what you also speak. That you every day be the best that you can be. You yourself is the only regulator, and you know what you need, you know what your limits are, you know what you can handle in your life. So you regulate through that, and you give yourself what you can handle to work with. And when you need a break, you take a more receptive route where you receive more healing energy and more support, I would call it. The support is important, the faith that what we work towards always will come. What we work towards, what we put hours upon working on, will always come back to us. That is, as we say, a universal law. The more consciousness and the more interest we put out to the world, for the world, the more we get back. And it is a cooperation. So, the more you're conscious here, learning about yourself, your surroundings, other human beings, and as I said, minerals and animals, there are no limits here. The more we build up the instrument to perceive these things, because we have built concepts around new ways of seeing it. And that is the secret, to actively be here, to actively use your thoughts, to have pure thinking. I think in pictures and concepts with yourself. You use your thoughts, and you are in your emotions too. You do not cut yourself off from the emotions. Emotions are kind of a guiding system, and it's also where you absorb a whole lot of knowledge from. It gives about a more whole picture. Since we humans can't perceive the universe without the human being, we are perceiving the universe from our instruments to perceive the universe. So we can't go beyond certain limits of that yet. But thanks everyone for listening to me. may the divine and the spiritual hierarchy guide you all on your path for wisdom, love, and knowledge and understanding. Love you all. Thank you. Goodbye.